always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart, no little by little here. I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get to. I always give away.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
What's going on YouTube? It's Traveling Tony. It's early as fuck here in Dar es Salaam, 6 a.m. I've been preparing for the last hour. I had to transfer some of the files over. I'm on my laptop today, not doing the phone because I'm going to be showing you a presentation of what to expect. Because a lot of people on YouTube talk about they know what they're doing when it comes to construction and buying property. I'm going to actually show you guys real figures, real structural drawings, 3D images, everything. I paid for this, by the way. And I'm not even going to use this design. This is my design, right? It's mine. I paid for it, but I'm not going to use it because this guy was a contractor, which I met through a third party, and this guy tried to run it up on me because I'm American, obviously, right? Try to run it up on me. He was a fast talking kind of guy. I thought he would be a better kind of dude, but he wasn't. He's not evil. I'm not saying he's evil or anything like that, but he did try to run it up on me a little bit. He did try to charge me a little extra. He did not know that my wife's dad owns hardware stores. He has a big hardware, almost like a factory, but they buy from the factory direct. But it's like a huge hardware complex he owns. So he buys all the shit that's in the list. He builds his own houses, his properties, his hotels, the motels. He builds all that shit. So he already knows this shit. So I sent it to him. He seen the budget. He said, okay, this guy's obviously trying to finesse you. Here's the real prices. This is what it should look like. So basically, it should be $4,000 cheaper than what this guy tried to quote me. And with my structural and architectural drawing, he didn't give me the 3D video. I'm not going to put the house. I'm going to get this house I'm showing you that I paid for. I am going to build in the future, but I got a way better house from a company called Wagens TZ. They're a huge building company in Tanzania. They're on cable. Everybody knows them. It's legit. You can find them on Instagram. I think they got 60,000 followers. Really good company. That's who I'm going to go with. But we'll get into it. I'm going to show you guys what the house looks like. Share screen. Let's do this, right? All right. So I'm going to go to the budget last. So I'm going to show you the house, the structural drawings, and then the last thing I'll do is the budget. Let me know in the comments if you can't hear me because I'm doing the share screen, share tab audio. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think I want to share tab audio. I don't know. This is my first time doing the share screen shit. I usually do it on my laptop. On my phone, but I don't do share screens. I just go live. Today, I'm doing a presentation, as I stated before, to show you guys actually itemized line by line detail what he's proposing these things cost. Okay, but here we go. First is just the house. I'm just showing you the detail work. He did do a good job. It's very detailed. Most people probably won't understand a lot of this shit. You have to actually pay attention. But there are some visual aids. Well, here we go. I'll show you. Okay, here we go. So we are going to start from the top. Let's go right here, right? All right, boom. Let's see. Okay, so boom, this is the house. Okay, so this is the house, right? The proposal. This is the one I agreed on. Okay. So this is more of a detail. Shows everything pretty well. You can see the swimming pool, everything. This is just a detail of the compound, the first floor, and then let's keep going. Okay, so this was cool. You can see on the left hand side, that's the first floor, and the right hand side is the upper floor. You can tell because of the balcony, right? You see the balconies. Boom. Let me make that a little easier. Oh shit. All right, cool. Whatever. So you can also see this veranda, kitchen veranda, open kitchen, a pantry which they call a store. There's 2 bedrooms. There's a saloon. I was gonna build for my wife so she could cut like the baby's hair or braid the baby's hair, shave my head, do my beard, shit like that. On the upper floor, you see there's a gym, a nice sized gym with a balcony. Um, and it's 2 bedrooms up there. So it's pretty dope. I like it, but the Woodgens, they have better designs. I don't know if I'm gonna have a gym in the house still. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm meeting them on Monday. I'm just giving you guys just a little look. It's a little look of what to expect. This is what you get if you pay for a structural architectural design. This is from the ground up, right? This is my customized house. This is not a stock house. I'm gonna buy a stock house and I'm gonna alter it a little bit. I'm gonna see what they can do for me. So this guy was weird, right? He wasn't giving me direct answers for the prices, so I knew he was on some bullshit. He was trying to squeeze out extra money because he's not, I would say, like a super accredited company like Woodgens. Woodgens is very accredited, so they know what they're doing. So this is more of a detailed design, so you guys can see the work they put in, roofing, all that stuff. I just want you guys to see this because nobody's showing this type of shit on YouTube. Everybody's talking about dumbass shit in the travel space besides actually valuable information. Not everybody, excuse me, but a lot of people are talking about shit that's not actually going to help you overseas. This is shit you actually want to know. But even if you come in with, your family, you come with your family to another country, you want to build your house. You don't want. Who wants to rent forever, right? Especially when you have a family. I don't. I was only cool with renting because I didn't have a family, so I didn't give a fuck. I was by myself. I didn't, I don't need a huge house by myself. Why? Okay, but this is more detailed designs. I'm gonna check the comments in a second. So this is the elevation. So let me see. That's reinforced concrete, tread depth 300 millimeters, tread height, riser 150 millimeters, nosing 150 millimeters, angle 90 degrees. You guys can see pretty well detailed. He didn't do a terrible job, but he was just trying to tax me. He would have did like an okay job on the house, but even like the works he sent me, I wasn't feeling. I'm gonna post his works later. This was my first time trying this, so I may not have been the most prepared. This is just what I paid. This cost me $510. He wanted about $600, but I negotiated it down. And then another thing, people are gonna say, "Oh, when you when you come to these countries, have your woman do this. That is a dumbass idea. So, okay, most guys are gonna have girls between like what, let's say 20 years old to maybe 25, 28 years old. Most guys, right? 29 max, right? So they've never built a house before. The only way you're gonna understand this is if you're building houses and you're buying these products, these items, right? That's the only way. So a 21, 22, 23, 24-year-old girl is not going to know any of this. She doesn't know the prices of screws, doesn't know the prices of concrete. She never bought concrete. She never bought screws. She never bought thick plaster finished with weather guard paint to architect approval, whatever. You know what I mean? They're not used to that. They don't even know none of these things. So the only people that would know this are people that have done this before. It's just like, for example, with any other profession or anything you're doing in real life, right? If you move to the United States, if a foreigner moves to the United States, gets a girl that's 25 years old, is she going to know the components of an engine, how much they actually cost if you go to a mechanic? No. So with that being said, I'm just going to say, do not listen to guys that say, ask your girl. They're going to finesse her too. They're going to she's with a Mzungu. They're going to try to finesse her. The only way to avoid that is to talk to local guys that are successful that have done this. I also have local rich friends that understand this. Shout out to my homeboys in Dar es Salaam that are watching this, that show me support. Well, y'all gonna watch it later. I know y'all sleeping right now. It's 6:25. But yeah, so don't listen to guys that don't live in Africa who never done this. They don't know what they're talking about. If they're listening to young females who don't, they're going to cost you money. Don't trust any. Use your judgment. If you're somebody like me who stacked your money, whatever, right? It's your money, right? It's a finite resource. It's not unlimited. You have a finite amount of dollars, right? Even if it's $300,000, $400,000, that still runs out at a point, right? You could spend that, and then you have to restart all over, saving. So just make sure you do it well. Let me see if there's any comments. Are there any comments? Let me go. Let me make sure. Okay, there's no comments. All right, so I'm going to keep going. I got to go back to the... What the fuck? Okay, this one right here. This is what I'm screen sharing. All right. So this is the floor plan. This is very complicated. This is very complicated. You know, if you're not educated in this, yeah, you can get hustled. You can get hustled. Luckily for me, my wife's father does this shit. He actually designs houses too in the village. It's just they live so far away, so he can't build my house. It's like someone in California trying to build a house in New York. It'll be ridiculous, you know. It'll be very annoying. But he will come out here to visit because he has to do a supply run. He buys his, so the guy doesn't know, he buys his screws, concrete, all that shit from Dar es Salaam, and it goes back. He buys from the factory directly, so he knows the factory prices. When I called the dude on this shit, he tried to say, oh, but the prices change every day. He knew he's calling a lie, so I was like, fuck you, dude. I'm glad I didn't let him subscribe to my channel. Septic tank sizes. You know, people aren't going to know this type of shit. Septic tank capacities. You know, a young woman isn't going to know, a young lady isn't going to know what size septic tank you need, shit like that. Soakage pit plans. You know what I'm saying? This is too detailed to trust someone who is very young. Maximum water level, manhole cover and frame conforming to BS 497 of 1967. Fall not to exceed 1 and then 2000. STD drop size to conform to inlet pipe. 230 millimeter thick block work. You know what I'm saying? Soak away pit section. They don't know this. There's no way they know this. Inspection chamber. They don't know none of this stuff. They don't know the cost of it, what it is, really. I mean, they know the basics. But this is the house. Looks cool. Looks cool. The house I'm getting looks way better than this, by the way. The new house, and it's cheaper. And it's cheaper so far. So far. But I haven't decided my servant quarters for the new house yet. I might have to add that eventually. But this is just my plan that I have right now. This is just gonna go into my archive, my files. I'm gonna build this house maybe in the future, maybe like as an investment, maybe a rental, or I might build it and sell it for more money. You know what I'm saying? So thinking about doing that. But yeah, this is just everything. I mean, you guys could all rewatch this later. I'm trying to go as slow as possible so you could go over this. It's very, very detailed. Very, very detailed. Let me check my StreamYard again. Any comments? No comments. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. All right, cool. I think I showed you guys the most important things from this thing. Okay, but you can see that. Hold on. Let me hit a sip of my tea and then we're gonna keep going. Man, I'm sore as fuck. Okay. All right. So we're gonna keep going. I'm actually gonna drop the link, but I'm not gonna let anybody up until I get past the budget. After I get past the budget. So, all right. Next, I'm gonna go to the structural drawings. Right, structural drawings. You get a hard copy of this as well. This is the digital. When you pay all this money, so the guy fucked me because you see this shit with the house, right? It's supposed to be like a digital spinning version of it, but it's cool. I'm not tripping about it. Whatever, right? Cool. I went with what I knew was best. I found with Gens on YouTube. They have, like I said, they have commercials on the television and everything. It's an actual legit company. This house, this guy was trying to charge me upwards of like 140, and the house I'm getting is way better. And this is just the main house. It's not including the servant quarters or other stuff. But I'm going to show you guys in a video. I think I'm going to do the house I'm getting so people can have a better understanding. But now, okay, so let me stop sharing this one. I think I showed you guys enough of that. For those who are new, you can watch the playback and you can see a little bit more of the design. So now we're going to go into the structural. We're going to go to structural design. Oh, sorry. Got to stretch a little bit. All right, let's go to share screen. This shit is actually pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. All right, so the structural design. Here we go. Turn off the audio. All right, here we go. Right here. Boom. Pose. Even has who did it. Structural design engineers. This shit is super complicated. This is for engineers to understand. I mean, pattern strip, foundation details. You know what I'm saying? You have to talk to someone who understands this shit to really get this done correctly. Do not listen to dudes that tell you to do what a female says. Especially if the woman's not paying for this shit, it's coming out of your pocket, homeboy. So, I mean, that's what I'm just gonna warn you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys don't have to listen to me. I mean, but it is what it is. This is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's my money, so I'm gonna make sure it's handled the best way possible. I get the most bang for my buck. Look how complicated this shit is. Footing F1, footing F2. I don't even know what the fuck footing is. It's crazy. Because I'm not an engineer. You know, my master's is in administration of justice and security. It's just I know how to read and write well enough to get a grasp on some of this stuff. But I am not an engineer. This is very, very complicated. So imagine that someone who is more educated than the average person here, right? Like a regular girl, whatever, right? Do you think they're really going to understand this? You think they're going to have any idea about what this shit is and how it works? No. So all I'll say is use some critical thinking, guys, when you're overseas. Just understand it's business always. There are some people that will try to get over on you for being a foreigner, yes. But if you go through accredited businesses, they're not gonna fuck you. Accredited businesses are not gonna fuck you. Make sure, yeah, man. Even if you go through a real estate office to buy your shit, you're gonna pay a little more, but you know you're not getting fucked over. So I suggest that if you want to be on the safe side, especially if you're coming with a pre-made family, if you're coming with a Black American woman, with your Black American kids, you know, you don't really have a local connection. And another thing I want to talk about too, guys who say they have local connections, right? They're talking about girls they met on Tinder. So essentially, someone that is young and has no idea what they're talking about. So, like I said, just discernment, guys. You know, just use your brains, think as well as you can. Unless if you don't care, if you're rich as fuck, then cool. Just spend your money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're rich as fuck. You know, I know people that probably wouldn't care that much about the money. I do. I do. I'm not rich, so I do. Some people think I'm rich, but I'm not rich. Definitely not. Definitely not. I save my money just like everyone else. I may make a little bit more, but I'm definitely not rich. Staircase, plan reinforcement detail, staircase. Look, see, this is everything down to the staircase. I didn't even really go through this structural part that much because I was waiting to do this for the live, but I did go over my budget. You know, I'm about that money, so I had to make sure that shit was cool. Homie tried to really finesse me. I'm gonna show you guys. It wasn't crazy. He tried to finesse me like $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, yeah, like 5,000. Maybe close to 6,000. I would say, but that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just giving somebody $6,000. I could do some dumb shit. I'm actually kind of upset. I even paid for this drawing because I could have just taken a stock house and it would have been fine. I wonder if I can show you guys if I could pull up Instagram and show you guys the company. I don't know. Did that go away? Oh no. Okay, it's fucking up. All right. So I don't want to do that because it's gonna fuck up if I do it like that. I have to share the screen and shit like that. Okay, so we're going down. Okay, so ground floor, general arrangement. Cool. Top of beam elevation. This is all engineer shit. I have to send this to my new builders so they can see. You know, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna see how much. So basically, from this website, I'm gonna see if I can. You know, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna attempt to screen share Instagram to show you guys what's going on. Okay, here we go. I think I can. And okay, cool. Here we go, guys. Oh, let's go. This is actually really dope. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm gonna show you the builders I'm using, and I'll do a video about it too. Why not, right? Who cares? I'm just on here. But before I get to them, I'm gonna finish this. I don't know if you guys want to see this, but there are gonna be people who want to see this, right? My structural design shit, first floor beams detail. Oh, my tea is cold as fuck. Nasty. Cold tea is disgusting. Gonna pour some hot water in there later. But I just want to show you guys this. This is gonna be Chinese to 99% of people looking at this. This is just Chinese, Mandarin. I don't even know staircase void. I don't even know what a lot of this stuff is. First floor, bottom slab. Oh, okay. I understand now. I understand better. I got it. I got it now. So this right here, this is the foundation. First floor bottom slam reinforcement details. Okay, I got it. I got a better idea. Yeah. Top reinforcement detail. This is crazy. This is so detailed. But it was $510 for this shit. All right, I'm gonna go into the budget because this is just crazy. I just wanted you guys to see. I wanted you guys to have. You can watch the video over, and you'll see all this shit. But I just wanted to show you guys so you can see. Let me get back to my StreamYard. Let me stop sharing. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys the budget. Can't do a drum roll. My nails aren't long enough. All right, let me show you guys this. So this is the budget. This is what he was trying to charge me. All right, turn off the volume. Detailed budget. Detailed budget. Here we go. Here we go. So this is for Mr. and Mrs. Tony. Okay, so site clearance works, shovels, quantity, right? 7 pieces, 10,000 each shovel. Sabini, Elfu Sabini. So 70,000 Tanzanian shillings. That's not dollars. So that's about $30 for 7 shovels, right? I'm not going to give you the prices for all these things. You guys are just going to have to, the conversion rate for all that's just, I don't make enough money on YouTube to do all that. But yeah. So this is just, let me see. Where's this for? This is for, okay. So number one is just the site clearance. It's just clearing the weeds and shit. Getting the removal of vegetative topsoil, large trees, bush knife, slash. He tried to make some of it look good, he tried it, but like I said, he did not know. Let's just say my father-in-law, right? Well, that's what he is. But let's say dad checked this and was like, nope, homie's trying to finesse you. He even did it in English, right? Which is cool. I appreciate he did it in English, but he really tried to finesse me, but it's cool. And when I get to the end, you guys will see, right? And I'll give you the total in the end. So setting out works for the main building foundation. This is in Swahili. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. I can speak some Swahili, but that's a little too hard. I would need some guidance from wifey to say that. Okay, but let's look at some of the prices. So use paint empty buckets, 20 liters, 25 pieces, right? He wants $60. He's smoking crack for empty buckets for $60. That's way too much. That's way too much, right? And then wheelbarrow, he even put good quality, right? Try to finesse it. $60 for a wheelbarrow in Tanzania. Yeah, right. A wheelbarrow in America, I don't think it might be $60. Like he tried it. And then when I get to the end, I'm gonna explain some stuff, right? So So we're gonna go to. So we finished one, right? I think everybody could see one. Let me make sure it's like it's I got the screen enlarging for people. Okay, cool. Actually, no. Can I keep going? Oh, okay. I can't scroll from here. All right, so let me go back to my thing. So I'll leave it like that. I think it's like a big screen for you guys. Okay. So excavation works, right? It doesn't even have money for that. That's like a blank slate. Okay, so he's using the hand tools mentioned above. All right, that's cool. All right, reinforcement works. Okay, so we got concrete strip footings, high tensile bar, 16 millimeters, / 53 pieces per tone to 2.6 million, 5.2 million. This is where we get into the big numbers. 5.2 million is about, let me give you guys the exact price of it, right? Okay, so all right. 5.2 MTHS to USD. So $2,050. Okay, cool. So let's say 1.5 M is about $600. About, yeah, call it $600. Yeah, that's $600. $600. Probably $590, but call it 600. So okay, we got that right. This is high tensile bar. See, I don't know. Most people are not going to know the cost of high tensile bars. You know what I'm saying? Binding wire. Some fucking girl you meet on Tinder is not going to know what this shit costs. High tensile bars. No, nobody's going to know. I think he fucked up. I think he meant to put high, but yeah, he fucked up on that part. That was just a typo. But yeah, they're not going to know any of this. You have to talk to the appropriate people. Another thing I suggest is price matching. Contact different realtors and see what they say. Show them the budget. You know, see what they say. But I'm going to show you who I'm going with and how they work so far. I'm going to meet them actually tomorrow. In like 28 hours, I'll be meeting them. And we'll be discussing this and payment and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting to the end. Okay, so cool. We looked at number 4, reinforcement. Okay, so shuttering framework or shuttering formworks for, I can't say it in Swahili. Okay. Concrete foundation strip footing, plinth ground beams, reinforced column starter, edges of concrete bed. Okay, so you guys can see the prices right there. Go back to my StreamYard. Okay, I don't even know where I'm at on this. All right, so I'm about most of the way through. I'm gonna try to just do this live for an hour. If anybody wants to come up, have questions when I'm done, we can do that. Class is still in session. Let's get back to it. Okay, so we're at number 5, right? Cool. You see, so all right, we're gonna get to the total. This is just for the total cost for substructure, right? This is just the foundation, but this is not the total price for the foundation, right? This is just the materials. The materials, this guy wants 36.4 million for the materials. 36.4 TSH to USD. Oh, my bad. 36. So he wants $14,300 just for the materials. $14,300 just for the material. That's this number right here, the 36, right? But you guys can see, you can look at all this other stuff too, the concrete works, whatever, right? So I just kicked this budget over to my father-in-law, right? And as soon as he seen it, he was like, "No way, dude." He was like, "No way, dude." He said, "Hell no." Everybody was laughing and shit. You know, it's funny. You know, they're very lighthearted. You know, so this guy's Chaga, right? And I'm not gonna be bad, whatever. But I have talked about Chaga before, right? And that's why. So certain tribes are known for certain things, right? Certain tribes are known to be very honorable and fair. Certain tribes are known to be scamming a little bit. They're trying to rob you, you know. That's Chaga. Chaga don't have the best reputation as far as on a business level, anything to do with monetary, anything. Chaga are not reputable when it comes to money and stuff like that. As far as the Tanzanian, this is out of the Tanzanians' mouth. This is out of like her mouth. I would get a Tanzanian to sit here and talk about them so they don't attack me, you know, not physically, of course, but you know, these online people we get crying and shit. But most of this country doesn't even watch YouTube, so it doesn't matter what I say. Really, as long as it's not too crazy, which I don't have anything really crazy to say about the country. It's just this particular guy tried to finesse me, you know, and I try not to get angry because before I would take it personal, and you know, like when I was younger, I'm 33 now, but when I was younger, I would take shit like this personally, try to curse the dude out, get into an altercation and shit like that. It's not even worth it. It's like, fuck you, dude, and I just move on, you know, because I'm the one with the money. I don't need this guy. I don't need this guy. I was doing him a favor. I was trying to be, you know, I did him a favor. So either way, he got some money. He got $510 for this. So yeah, you guys see that is a ridiculous price. $14,300. And that's not including the fees, the ATM or Western Union transfer fees or whatever. You transfer money over and shit like that, they're gonna hit you. If you do Western Union, it'll be $11 per 5,000. So that adds up. So site hoarding. You can see all this good stuff here. Site hoarding, shed, store, latrine, pit latrine, all to be constructed by use of galvanized iron sheets. Site hoarding, boundary wall, / hoarding for restricting trespassing, CW, entrance gate, roofing sheets, 1.6 million, call 1.7 million, right? So $700, 650, call it 650, 650, 680, something like that, 660. And then we're going down some more walls, doors, second roofing and window, hinges. It's very detailed. Everything's itemized, right? Because it has to be. He had to make it look good. He knows he's dealing with the educated Mzungu, right? So he knows it's not going to be just easy to fuck me over. But he tried. And it was 5,000, right? It's not like it was like, you know, super insane. But her dad definitely did tell me it was like $5,000. He even has it down to the toilet type. Asians / squatting toilet type toilet, wire mesh for windows, mosquito wire, gauze, roofing nails. See the nails, right? Okay, this is I remember what Dad was talking about, right? So nails, right? He's saying 6,000 for a total of Arobaini Nanani, 48. All right, 48,000. Now, these screws are actually 1/3 of this price, 33% of this price. They're actually 2,000, right? He's saying 6,000, right? This is just one example. So he upcharged me 66% just for screws, right? The dad didn't even have to go through. He went through it, but he was like just going through it in the first thing. He was like, "Oh no, this is crazy." Site security, $200K, right, for 2 months, $100K a month. I think that's fair. That's fair. Transport of all materials, right? This is where, right? This is where it comes. Knowing people that do this shit. Transport of all materials, including handling and day works, right? Transport material as block, cement, timber, rebar, plants, tools, machines, whoop-de-whoop, right? 2M. So call it $800. 8 and change, $850, right? Payment to unskilled labor. What? For day works, material handling, deliveries, or such blocks. Okay, so this is like I said, you wouldn't know this unless if you're on the inside and you're dealing with the men who actually do this shit, right? So her father buys from the same factories and stuff, right? Because you order from the factory, you order wholesale, the wholesalers. You guys, people have to know what a wholesaler is, right? Walmart buys from a wholesaler. So the delivery, the transport of materials is free from the factory. It's free. If you're buying in bulk, it's free. The only thing you're paying is for guys to take the thing from the truck down. Just offloading the truck is what you're paying for, right? So that, let's say that itself might be $300. Cool. But the actual delivery, which he's trying to charge me $900 for almost, that's free. Fuck this dude, right? He tried it. He tried. And this is from the company, because I didn't just talk to her father. I talked to other people too. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure. Then where is he at? So we got the breakdown, right? So total cost for preliminaries and day works, $7.6 million, right? Labor charge for all the structure and preliminary works, phase 1, $16 million. General total cost for works in phase 1, $60 million. All right. $60 million as far as 2 days ago is $23,000. Let's see that. 60 MT. So I didn't even put in the change, right? Yeah, $23,000. This is just for the foundation, right? Now, fuck this dude. Fuck this dude. There's no way he's done, you know? He's done. He's done. I'm not using him. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? He's fired. I already fired him. He's gone. His time is up. The other people's time is now. It's over for this guy. Okay, so you guys got to see this in detail. I don't think no other Americans are putting this stuff. I'm about to show you. What up, young villain? I'm about to show you with Jens right now. I'm about to share screen with Jens. All right. So this was just an independent. They even warn you on what Jens about dealing with these independent contractors, right? Because they're gonna fuck you. So they warn you about this shit. The Wajen site in Swahili, because this is mostly in Swahili. That's their language, right? They warn you. My wife was listening and shit like that. Even the other companies, they warn you. But this company is so official, you're gonna see. I'm about to show you. I don't want to just talk about it. Let's see if I can show it though. Let's see if I can show it. Let me take this down. All right, let me see if I can show it. Share screen. Share screen. Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Let's go. I can show it. I might start doing my lives on this with presentations because it's just easier versus me just talking, right? I can actually show you. If I would just have spoken about this, right? Oh, this is the price. This is this. This is that. How does that really help you, right? I'm giving you visual aids right here. This is a visual aid of what you need. Step-by-step progress. Line by line. This is the 10 crack commandments. I'm dropping it for you guys, right? Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, so this is with Jens, right? This is their page. I don't know. Okay, so this is like giving you guys an example of the house I'm getting. I don't know if there's audio. So this is with Jens. This is who I'm rocking with. These is the homies, right? So this is what they want for this house. Boom. You know what I mean? And they even have the price in Tanzanian shillings and United States dollars. Lounge, dining, 5 bedrooms, kitchen. Boom. They even have their phone number here if you guys want to call them, but you got the page. So this is a accredited builder. You can look them up. Not just on Instagram, but you can look them up. They build apartments. This is going to be one of my future projects. I got it muted, but you guys can see. This is one of my future projects right here. I'm going to do something like this. Not this in particular, but this is an apartment. 8 garages, kitchen. I don't know, Goodwin in store. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that go down in store, maybe. But I'm gonna show you what the garages look like in Tanzania. This is the garages back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They look like 6. They don't look like 8. You said 8? They look like 8. They look like 6 to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. But it's just whatever. It's cool. All right. So I'm gonna show you like the house I'm probably gonna get. This is the I'm getting the house, I'm getting a pretty nice house. Make sure my wife is happy with it. It's not this one. This one's too expensive for me. I'm humble, but it looks cool. I'm just giving you guys some examples of what you get. This is just way too expensive. See, if I got a house like this, at the top, I would put a gym, but I can't afford this. I could, it just would take too long. I want to move out by next year. This would take me like 3.5 years to build. Or maybe 3 years, not 3.5, maybe 3 years. It'll take me like 3 years to build this house, and I don't want to be here that long. 2 lounges, dining, 7 bedrooms, open kitchen. Don't need that much. I don't have that many kids. I do not. And you can even see the translation, guys. You on your laptop, make improvements in 3D in countries like Ghana. They could even show interior. Oh wow, they even show Ghana and Nigeria, I guess, are better at the 3Ds. That's cool. That's interesting. They got a reply to that. I want to see what Jen said. I was like, oh, thank you, boss. We will work on it. You see how polite they are in this country? You know what I'm saying? I even showed the guy, I showed the engineer this site, right? And he said, I want to see if I can show you guys the message, right? Fuck this dude. I'm gonna show you guys the message. He said, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna, okay, brother, if your prices are better than this reputable company, I'll work with you. I'll keep you updated and talk to you and let you know the rest of the designs, right? And I sent him their shit. And he said, these guys are good. They know how to market themselves well, but also I'm very good. I haven't reached yet their levels of marketing, but I will be there. Okay. So basically what he's saying is he's a subpar contractor, and it would behoove me to reconsider my options. But I'm just showing you, I'm just giving you guys a little, I'm going to go back. So I'm on a different screen. So if you guys are commenting, I can't see. I'm going to go back in a second. I'm just showing you guys, this is just a little bit, because a lot of people on YouTube are talking like they know, but they don't know shit because they haven't done shit. Wisdom is from actually doing something. You can do research, yes, but you got to talk to people. You got to meet people. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in some legwork to really get an understanding. But this looks cool. This is an apartment. These are 3 apartments. I'm going to do something like this in the future, and I'm going to rent it out. It's cool. It's not too bad. So there's no surprise charges, right? The other guy was trying to tell me, soil topography, if the soil's hard or fucked up, we're going to have to do something and shit like that. This company didn't say none of that shit. He's talking hella fast like a scammer. It's like, I don't use this as like a badge or anything like that, but I am from New York City. I am from dickhead capital of the world where people trying to hustle you, all that shit, getting over on you, fuck you over, whoop-de-whoop. So I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I'm not going to say you can't finesse me, but I'm going to make it hard. I'm going to make it very difficult to finesse me. I'm going to show you guys the house that my wife, or one of the houses my wife wants. I think this one. Boom. Why is it not in big screen? Okay, it's this one right here. I think she likes this one too. No, she doesn't. Not this one. This one's cool, but this is the one. This is another one. I have other options as well, right? There's a lot of houses here. So I wasted $510. I wanted this one originally, but they advised against it for my plot. They said it's okay, but there's better. There's better houses. Just show you guys a little 3D version. And these all come with pools. These all come with pools. So it's giving you guys a look. You could even get houses for cheap too, right? You could get something like this for these are rentable spaces, but 37,000, that's it's not too bad. They have cheaper homes as well. Even this one, 80,000. You know what I'm saying? This is a cool one. 2 bedrooms, open. Oh, these are apartments. You could build an apartment. Wow, that's cool. This is an apartment. You could build an apartment for 80,000. That's pretty fire. All right, this is like a cheap house. Let me show you how. Look, this is how how it starts. Right? How it starts. These guys are really good. They're out there. Like I said, they're on the news and everything. It's really dope. Really, really dope. And these are all like official engineers. They're not like the little bullshit guys that the other guy might have. Let me go back to the StreamYard link and see what they're talking about. Okay, let me get back to you guys real quick. Okay, so what are the requirements to own property in TZ again? So, okay, if you're like me, right, it's easier because you could just have your wife put it in their name, whoop-de-whoop, right? It's very easy, very, very easy. But if you're coming with an American woman or a woman from another country, then you guys got a different process. So you have to have a local own like 51% or something like that. There's a guy named T3andMe, right? I'm going to put his name in, right? I'm actually going to put his whole name in. Well, not his real name, but T3 and me. Okay, this is a Black American couple, right? They bought a resort with other Black Americans. So there's a big Black American community out here, right? And they're pretty close knit. I'm not a part of that community because I think a lot of those Black Americans have like husbands and wives that are Americans, right? So it's basically all Americans. So I'm not in that thing. I'm with my Tanzanian wife, whoop-de-whoop. I already have like my family and shit out here. It's different from it. But if you're coming out here and you don't have nothing and you're coming with a family already, then it's better to get a part of one of these expat communities. For me, it's not in my best interest because it does not benefit me. My benefit is from having a local wife. That is the best benefit, in my opinion. And not just my opinion, I'm pretty sure it's just logically, right? It's less hurdles to jump over, less bullshit. It's amazing. So, Abraham, yeah, man. Experience is way better than knowledge. People talk about shit they don't even understand. I see it all the time. It just look ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes. I'm gonna show you guys a couple more houses from Wajen's. Pretty dope. 130,000 USD, 5 bedrooms, 2 lounges, dining, kitchen. These are dope. I'm gonna be before I finish this, right? I want to know should I be going live? Because I'm thinking about buying a DJI, right? One of the little mini cameras and going live and going live out there at the site while they're building. But I don't know like what my views are gonna be like and stuff like that. So I don't even know what my future is with YouTube. Yes, I'm monetized, but I don't know what my future is with YouTube. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna start going live out there with my iPhone. I'm gonna go live with my phone out there and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, you guys can see there's some cheap homes. You get a 3-bedroom little house for 27,000. I could build this right now, you know what I'm saying, fully by itself, but 70 million. So 70 million, right? The last guy wanted 60 million just for foundation. You could get a whole house built for 10 more million, right? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like what Jen says, what the price you see here is the actual price. The only thing you have to pay out of pocket for besides this is maybe like an extra $300 or $100 for aluminum fencing to block the site. Whenever you're building, the site has to be private. People can't look inside your site. It's the country's rules. Just want to throw that out there. You also have to get a building permit. Also have to get a building permit. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, young villain. I appreciate you, brother. I know there's a lot of people right now live, talking about the entertainment type stuff, whatever. So I know that stuff is more entertaining, right? So I don't even take offense to it. I know people are gonna watch this later, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. Everybody can see firsthand because a lot of people talk like they know, but they don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, Young Villain, one of the biggest supporters. You know what I'm saying? I had dropped the generator video for him. He reminded me about that. I'm gonna just show a couple more houses, stay on a few more minutes. But yeah, you're able to pick any one of these houses. So for example, right? Let's say I'm gonna buy this house, right? Let's say I'm gonna build this house, right? So let's say I want to start building, right? Let's say it's 108,000. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll give you guys 35,000. How long is that gonna last you, and what point will you reach by 35,000, right? So 35,000 is let's say like 30-something%, obviously, maybe like 30%, right, of the 108. So they'll say, okay, you give us 35,000. That is going to be building for 4 months. At this point, you'll have the foundation and some support beams. So while they're doing that, while they're working, I'll be going out there and I'll be recording it not recording. I'll be filming live stream. I'm going to try to live stream. I'll do like maybe 20, 30 an hour or something out there. It's cooking out there, but I'm building a shade too. I'll be kicking it with the locals and shit. Not the locals, these guys are my employees, right? Because I'm paying them to hire them. So I'll be kicking it with them. I want them to know me. I want them to see I'm serious and shit like that. Unfortunately, I don't have, like hella extra money to be like bringing them lunch and shit like that. I'm not a tycoon. But if you guys want to, you can pay for their lunch. I'm not. I'm already building this shit for my family. You know what I'm saying? So far this year, with starting to build this house, I'm already like $70,000 in. You know what I'm saying? And we're only in the third month, 2024. So yeah, this is a crazy year for me. I'm blowing. I already blew a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, and kind of, I'm not even mad about it. I honestly really don't care about money like that, as long as my kid and my family is good. It's going to a good cause for my child. This is for my legacy. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for me. I literally done everything I wanted to do in life already. I have nothing else I want to do besides secure my family. I've done everything. I've been living overseas for years. I've had a lot of fun. I've ran my numbers up. You know what I mean? I've done a lot of stuff, a lot of ignorant stuff. I've had fun, a lot of fun. Now that time's over. Now it's time for securing my legacy, right? Leaving my legacy for my children so they can be straight. That's why I'm looking at all this shit, right? A lot of people, and I guess another difference is a lot of YouTubers aren't really doing, trying to build a legacy for their kids or whatever. They're partying, they're drinking, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I did that. I'm not, there's nothing against that. I did that for years because I have the opportunity to live overseas, whatever. I'm retired. So I got all that shit out of my system, right? And I wasn't on YouTube when I was doing that because subconsciously I knew I wasn't living right, and I knew it wouldn't be a good representation of like my family. Even myself, I wouldn't be representing myself well if I was on YouTube, let's say in Brazil, right? When I was in Brazil, I was living a very different life. I had no plans of the future. no plans of family. I wasn't even like working out. I was a fat fuck. I didn't have no muscle tone, nothing. I don't know. I was like in the Twilight Zone, just partying, drinking, eating shitty food. Wasn't really taking care of myself, like I said, just having fun, just being reckless, irresponsible. I was living an irresponsible life, but luckily I made some smart moves to where I didn't completely fuck myself over. So I'm trying to build for my family. People say shit like, oh, you're putting all this stuff in your girl's name and this and that. This is not America, bro. Like, Africans do it. Africans buy their wives and children. That's why their family structure is so tight. Africans do this. Africans take care of their African men. Traditional African men are very top respectable men. You know what I mean? I look up to traditional African men because they handle their family, man. In America, we're so selfish. In the West, not just America, we're so selfish. We're so materialistic. We're so I could be iced out. I could have spent $70K on bling and shit like that and been flexing and shit like that. But none of that shit means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. Other people's approval means nothing to me. That's why, another reason I wasn't on YouTube, because I really don't give a fuck what people think. I'm going to do what I want to do regardless. And I think other people should live like that, because you're restricting yourself to live based on other people's standards. It doesn't make sense. It's like torture. You won't be happy. Do what you really want to do with your life. But understand the good and bad that comes with it, right? Be realistic. Understand the good and bad. Good and bad things happen, right? Living in this country, there are bad things about this country. Living in any country, there are bad things about the country. The one thing they do have, though, is a great social structure. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I put that above the material things, right? Even building this house, it is material. It is a material thing, but it's my domicile for my family. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me. It's not really for me. I don't really care about houses. You know what I'm saying? I even let her pick. I thought she could pick. I gave her a 300 million limit. And she tried to even get a house for 100 million. Honestly, she picked the cheapest house she could find. I was like, nah, pick a house you want forever. Pick a house you want forever. Yes. I told her get a more expensive house. Yes. Because it's my family. This house looks cool too. This is another option. I think this is probably my favorite. I like it. You can see the inside a little bit. See them stairs up there? That shit's hot. That's hot. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. So we got one lounge, dining, 5 bedrooms, kitchen. So I wanted 2 lounges. I wanted one downstairs and one upstairs, but it's okay. All I need is a gym inside my house, if possible, and I'm good with that. But yeah, like I was saying, man, like I used to be very selfish, very, very selfish. And now I'm just way more family oriented. All I cared about was myself, my pleasures, and that was it. You know what I mean? Now I'm not living for myself anymore. I'm living for my family. That is my purpose, to provide for my family, to leave behind a good legacy. If I die tomorrow, where's my money going to go? To my mom? I don't want my parents to have my money. Not saying I don't love my family. It's just I have a kid. If I didn't have a family, yeah, my mom and everybody could have my money. But I'd rather invest everything I have into my family, my immediate family, my household, my children. I want them to have everything. Because I could die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I want them to have everything before I die. You know what I'm saying? When I die, I want my family to be good. Definitely. I plan on having them all outlive me. I already did. I did everything. There's nothing really I really want to do besides see my family happy. You know what I'm saying? That's it for me. That is really it for me. I've done everything. Trust me. Trust me. I've had a lot of fun. Okay. Let's see. Can you buy or invest TZ probably even as a non-resident, non-citizen. Yes, but you need a local. So the problem is getting a local you trust, right? That is the problem. Getting a local you trust. I don't suggest fucking with people you don't know. And this is what dudes do. The dudes do this. They get on Tinder. They're talking to random ass people. There's obviously good girls on Tinder. I'm not going to make a blanket statement and say all the girls on Tinder are prostitutes. That's false. But there are a lot of prostitutes on Tinder that are going to talk to guys in the States. The girls that are going to talk to you while you're in the States are not serious girls. You know what I'm saying? Like they're fucking around, having fun. You know, they're not serious about a relationship. They're not serious about a relationship. So just want to throw that out there so you guys understand. I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually going to be doing lives from my laptop more to give you guys better detailed looks. But yeah, you can invest as a non-resident, but I suggest, in my opinion, like I said, if you're a risk taker, that's cool. I'm a risk taker too. I do take risks, right? Moving here was a risk. I didn't know nothing about this country, but moving around the world, you're taking risks. You could come across crazy people, but I still did it. So let me show you. I want to invest in Kenya or TZ. I heard you could freehold land in South Africa, and I think Uganda. I think Uganda will be your best bet than to South Africa. You might like South Africa. I don't like South Africa because the government is ran by Europeans. That's my problem with South Africa. The government is ran by Europeans. It's not an African country. It's not a real African country. It's ran by white people. And I'm not racist to white people, but I'm in Africa because I want to be in a place governed by Africans, not by Europeans. If I wanted that, I would have stayed in the West. You know what I'm saying? I would have stayed in the West. But if you want to freehold, then I would say Uganda. Do the research for Uganda. Kenya is also very good to invest in by yourself without a local. You could do the 99-year lease in Kenya by yourself. The 99-year lease, I explained it in my last live. It's a lot of misconceptions and terrible advice, just incorrect advice. People are just wrong about the 99-year lease. It's very simple to look it up. You literally just have to type in 99-year lease, Kenya, wherever. Let me plug my laptop in. Hold on. Oh, these laptops die so fast. Fuck. Give me 1 second. Damn. Shit. I got shit falling and shit. Yeah, guys. 1 second. Un momento. Okay. All right, I'm back. Oh shit, I almost fell. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, so yeah, Kenya is a good option. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kenya is a very good option. Let's see. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Probably. Yeah, thank you, man. You know, I actually just learned this coming to Africa, coming to Tanzania, and like I said, I suggest if you guys really want to leave the West behind, when you come to these countries, learn from the professional local men. Don't listen to dumbass people. Don't ask poor people for advice. And I don't mean to sound rude or anything like that. It's the most plain, straight way I can say it. If you're asking the guy that is delivering you groceries, what is the best way to own a house? You know, you got to ask yourself, how smart are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to ask the guy that owns a big ass house that you like, oh shit, that's hot. I'm talking to him. Like, hey, sir, you know, what's the process you use? Whoop-de-whoop. And usually they know English. The rich African guys, they know English. They know English very well because they have to use English in their business ventures and stuff like that, right? Because they're not just working with locals, they're working with people from different nations as well. These are big money guys. So yeah, this is just one of the things I want to show you guys. 99-year lease. Yes, 99-year lease. You refresh it. You refresh it every 99 years. Every 99 years, it is refreshed, not by you, but by the next generation. So it's your land. Now, if the government has to take the land from your family, they have to relocate you to another piece of land, but they're not going to do that, right? That's only like for like if you're in tribal land, like the Maasai. So like that land, sometimes the government will take that land because they're for the national parks and stuff like that. Because in those national parks, there are people that live alongside the animals, right? There's tribes, tribal land that's been there for centuries, and they live alongside the lions and the elephants and the rhinos and stuff like that. The problem is sometimes the lions, they'll venture into the Maasai like tribes and stuff like that. So like when I was out there, I would play a video. I could play a video to show you guys, but it's a whole job. But yeah, I'll have to go through my catalog and shit like that, which I can do. This is so dope. This share screen feature is a game changer for me. I'm gonna be going live more. It's a game changer. I'm just gonna be on my laptop. It's definitely a game changer. I'll be sharing screen because I think visual aids are the best way to teach people, right? With a visual aid, you can see what I'm saying is actually true and not just speculation. And because that's the issue. A lot of people are just speculating. They're not really, really knowing what they're talking about. They're making a speculation, an assumption about what they believe things are, the way they believe things work, or how they should work. I hear a lot of things should go this way. Things should go that way. How the fuck would you know how things should go in Tanzania if you've never been? If you've never been to Africa, how do you know how things should go? I heard, fuck what you heard. What do you actually know? You know what I'm saying? What do you know? What do you actually? I don't give a fuck what you heard. What do you know? But yeah, that's the house. Let's keep going. I'm gonna keep going. They have a huge catalog, right? You could even get a house for $18,000. Now it's a 1-bedroom house. It's pretty small. I mean, I would suggest this for older couples who are not having any children, maybe like a husband and a wife, because you could get this. It's a small house, so you could get this on some land for the low. This one's hot right here. I really like that one. Oh, okay. This is the house we're getting. This is the house we're getting. Yes, this is my number one choice. This is my number one choice. This is tight. I like this one. I like this one. It's my number one choice. It looks like it fits my my land. So 2 lounges, dining, 5-bedroom, kitchen. I think I'm gonna turn one of the bedrooms into my gym, my personal gym. This is fire. This is fire. This is what the guy was supposed to send me for my $510, but that fucking guy did not do it. He was saying it'll cost extra for this, so fuck him. Honestly, like, that's how I feel. I know I shouldn't say that. My wife liked this one too, but I don't know. This one is too crazy. 380 million. Well, I like this one too, but it's too rich for my blood. I'm cool. I ain't, you know what I mean? That's a little too rich for my blood. You can actually look them up on Facebook, I believe, too. Yeah, this is the apartments. It's pretty nice. One of the apartments you can own. Remember, you guys can look up builders and designers on Instagram. They're all over Instagram. And for Africa, Instagram is like the best way to find companies. And then obviously you go to Google and look at the reviews, right? Obviously. You look at the reviews on Google. Damn, this right here is pretty nice too. I mean, some people like this kind of retro look. I don't really like this retro look. It's not really for me. This one's nice. It's not too expensive. It's still in my budget, 300M, 2 lounges, dining, 4-bedroom kitchen. This is actually really nice. I didn't even see this one. This is the apartment I showed you guys. Fence design. Fence designing is another one. You want a nice fence. You want a nice fence. I want a fire fence. I want a fire fence. I want it to look really good. Let me see what we got here. Hey, man. Yeah, bro. I'm glad I found a new mission for you, man. Check it out. Check it out. See what you want to do, man. See what you want to do. I've been waiting to do this live. I got a video coming out, but it's not going to be about this. It's just going to be when No Excuse was out here and Mr. G, just us hanging out and stuff like that. It's kind of like a throwaway video, but it's outside. You know, it's showing. I did an interview with Mr. G. He talked about his experience in Africa with Tanzanians. Yeah, you guys might find that interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna do videos this week. I'm gonna start recording the building. I don't know when they're gonna start building. Whenever they start building, probably next week, I'll be able to at least show you guys like the beginning processes of building. I'll be able to show you guys the concrete and all that, just them building. I'm gonna start it next. I didn't want to rush it, you know. I didn't want to rush it. I wanted to be, because if I would have rushed it, I would have paid $60 million to that dude, and I would have been mad as fuck. I would have been so mad if I would have paid him $60 million. This one, they don't even have the pricing on this one. This one's cool. It's too expensive for me though. But yeah, they even have people talking. You know what I'm saying? These guys are really legit. This is their office. They have a legit office. You go in there. You know what I mean? They got the nice HP computers. I don't got it playing, but so you guys see, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope, pretty dope. Let me see, what you say? Tanzanian women are way curvier. Tanzanian women have way more Kenyans are known to just be slender, and I think that's why white guys like them so much, because they're the phenotype that white guys. Tanzanians have more of the body type. Tanzanians look like Meg Thee Stallion. They have, yeah, that's the best way I can put it. They have a Meg Thee Stallion type shape. So if you like that, which I do, you know what I'm saying? The Tanzania is for you. Tanzania is for you. But Kenya is cool. Kenya is cool if you like the slender women. You know what I'm saying? But Tanzania, they got the, you know what I mean? They got the badonkadonks out here. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I mean? I like that. This is good, allowing my mind to see someone else. Still helps me believe in my purpose and abilities more. Yeah, man, that's what I'm here to do, man. I actually want to show you guys real shit. I'm not talking about other dudes' lives, who they're sleeping with, who they're not sleeping with. Who gives a fuck, right? It's something about this travel space that has changed from actual informative content to just fucking meat gazing, like meat policing. Like why do you care what another man does with his sexual? I don't care at all. You know what I'm saying? This is about life overseas. I'm supposed to teach you guys how to pay your electric bill, how you pay your water bill, how you find property rentals, how you get food, where do you get food from? That shit that matters, not who somebody's sleeping with, gossip. I heard this guy is doing that. That's for females. Come on. Even female, Black American women, right? Everybody always talks shit about Black American women. Black American overseas women content creators drop real information. It's not so chatty patty and gossipy. I don't know what's up with the whole like Passport Bros community shit or whatever. It seems like it's staring away from things people actually need to know to be a successful nomad, right? I'm trying to tell you guys, like I took an L on this, right? I spent $510 on the structural designs, and it was an L, right? It's an L. because these houses are way better, whatever. So I'm sharing some of my L's, some of my victories. I'm not, it's not just like a flexing type thing. I'm showing you guys what you want to be aware of. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not, I don't really care about what the next man is doing, unless if it's like a Zoom to Thailand, right? That guy's teaching you what to do. You know what I'm saying? That's valuable content. That's valuable. There's other people dropping valuable content, not just like news and shit that doesn't matter. This is shit for life, right? This is life type stuff. That's what I'm trying to give you guys. Things for living. Look at this one. For $31,000, you get a little 3-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? And they have the number here, you guys. So you can write them on WhatsApp. If you have WhatsApp, you can contact them and they'll write you back. Or you can write them on Instagram. You can write them on Instagram, and it's, you know what I mean? It's very easy. It's very easy. Let's see here. What else we got here, guys? I'm just. They build churches. They build churches. This is a nice church. This is a nice church. These guys are legit builders. These guys are legit builders. I'm taking my time. I'm supposed to be going to the gym in a few, but it's all right. I was supposed to get off, but I'm going to stay. I'm going to keep sharing with you guys for a little bit. I'm going to stay on for like 10 more minutes. Let me see. Yeah, thanks for dropping info, because everywhere I go, I have to learn from experience in that country, which is a waste of time. Yeah, man, that's what I did. I blew tens of thousands of dollars moving from country to country. That's why I don't move around anymore. It's a waste of money. For me personally, I have my woman, I got my stuff started with the whoop. Like, extracurricular activities are there, right? Like, I'm not saying you can't or I don't ever indulge with you, bro. I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and talking about like girls and stuff like that all the time, that's not really what I'm trying to do either, because that is what a lot of channels are doing. I can say this though, the women are submissive, they listen to the men, right? And they're beautiful. Black women, right? African women, cool. Got that out the way, right? But as far as like what you might like, what I like, what you like, we're two different people. So that's, in the home particulars of a relationship, we're going to have different views. And I've been living in a patriarchy for so long, my views are going to be different. Okay, can I compare nightlife and dark? I am not a nightlife person. I'm going to be honest with you. I never liked clubbing. I went to the club only to meet women. And then after a while, I discovered that the women in the club suck. So, but I would say this, though. Nightlife in Dar es Salaam or Nairobi, there's women who are ready for sexual intercourse. So either place, you're fine. Either place, if that's what you're worried about, either place you'll be 100% fine. There's cheeks available everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't talk about it so much. I got the hiccups. I'm trying to hold my breath. But yeah, that's why I don't talk about it so much. There's like girls available everywhere, right? Girls are the least of your worries in East Africa. Female, that's why I don't talk about it. Females are the least of your worries. The least. They're everywhere, right? If you go through enough of them, you'll find ones that you'll actually like. It's just the numbers game, right? It's the numbers game. I played in the States. It's just in the States. It's a different ball game, right? You play in the numbers game. You can have a number of kids and be on a number of child support orders, right? So you got to be careful. I don't have any kids in the States, by the way. If people try to come for me saying, "Oh, he's ducking child support," some dumbass shit, you can actually run my name. I don't care. That's why I don't hide my face. I have nothing like crazy to hide. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you can see this too. 5 bedrooms, dining, lounge, kitchen. So what I don't get with this one is some of the ones they don't say dining and lounge. So I have to ask about that. I have to ask about that. Interior design. That's a big one. Interior design. Let me turn on my fan. The sun's coming up, so it's cooking. AC ain't doing it. Oh, guys, I'm dropping my tea. All right. I'm back. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, so interior design, that's pretty important. There's different interior designers. You can actually look up interior design on Instagram for Dar es Salaam or Interior Design Tanzania. And they'll show you people who actually specialize in interior design and interior design alone. They don't build houses, but they do interior design. I don't know if I want to utilize that. Let me use this pillow. I don't know if I want to utilize interior design. I might just do it on my own. I'm going to talk to them, weigh it on my Libra scale. Look at this house right here. This shit's kind of hot too. It's all right. It's a nice house. I like this one, $295. This is pretty nice. 5 bedrooms, dining, 2 lounges, and an open kitchen. I'm gonna have to. This might have to get be in consideration. I might have to add this as a possible. This is actually really nice. What do you guys think about this house? For the people that do the playback, let me know which house was your favorite. Not saying I'll get it. I just see your opinions, right? Engaging with the audience. Let me know your opinion. Which house was your favorite on the playback? Skim through it. Let me know which house was your favorite. I'm just going through their YouTube page. Their YouTube page, their Instagram page. Show you guys some of the building. I don't know if this is supposed to load. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Just a photo. Oh, they have a work site in Dodoma too. So they don't just build in Dar es Salaam. I forgot to say that. That's actually good information. They build all over the country. They even will build for you in Zanzibar. If you want to live in Zanzibar, you can. So this is an apartment. This is a fire apartment, actually. It looks like a house. 2 bedrooms, dining, lounge, kitchen. So each floor has that 2-bedroom, dining, lounge, kitchen, each floor. That's actually a really nice apartment. So people who want to invest, look at this. This is the cheapest house I've seen. No, it's not the cheapest one. Oh, and they have it in the. Oh wow, this is very nice. They got the 3D video. This is very nice. With the lounge, okay. It's pretty good. I'm definitely feeling it. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I usually try to do 2 hours, but I'm not really doing this for watch hours anymore. When I was trying to get monetized, I would do this for watch hours. So I'll stay 2 hours minimum, but I'm even past my time. I wanted to just do like an hour. But yeah, there's some cool houses. Make sure you guys go over this stuff, man. Take a look. Take a look. It's a lot of good information. And you can see what they do. Architectural design. Oh, I'm up a little crazy. See, they're talking in Swahili. So they have very good marketing, right? This is very, very good marketing. This is they're very impressive. But you see that little tin thing to the side? The little rusted tin thing that they had? I'm going to see if they show it again. And then I can explain what it will be for. Yeah, these guys are very good. They're very good. This is just the beginning. Even their cameramen are really good as well. Yeah, you see, this is a really good professional company. I'm happy. I'm excited. I want to see where it goes. I'm excited. I can't wait. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much. And you are welcome to my channel. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for, being here. I appreciate you. Oh, everyone, please hit the like button for me. I forgot to ask that. Hit the like button for me, for your boy. You don't got to send me no money, but, hit the like button, push my videos so they hit the algorithm. I'm trying to get in this algorithm. But yeah, you guys see, these guys are no joke here, man. These guys are no joke. And like I said, you can translate. So if you can translate what's going on here, because these people aren't just speaking in Swahili. There's like people from different African nations come here as well. I need a wedding venue that could carry 170 to 200 people. The area is 600 square meters. I wonder if they got a response to that. No, they didn't even get a response to that. These prices, maybe we get evidence not everyone would have a house. What? I don't know what they're talking about. See translation. You are joking. To withdraw 190 million, you first have to know why you don't have a house, because you don't piss the bill, you don't like the money. A house is not bread. Everyone. I don't know. Okay. They're just debating about building. I want you guys to see how they work, right? Let me see. I don't know if you can hear this. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Let me know if you can hear this, because I have to add volume if you guys want to hear it. Let me know. I don't think you can. Let me see. All I got to do to see if you can hear it is unmute it. Go back. So yeah, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed my presentation. I'll be doing this more. Tell your friends about Traveling Tony, the guy who's actually putting real information out there. You know what I'm saying? This is not speculation. You can't hear it. Okay. Cool. Let me redo it then. All right, let me redo it. It's because I cut the volume. I didn't know if it would be too loud. Let me redo it. All right. So, wait, yep. Let me see. All right, I think you can hear it now. Let me see. I'm waiting for it to start. Let me see.
Mtazamaji wa kipindi cha Ujenzi, karibu sana kwenye sehemu yetu ya kwanza ya site, na leo tupo na mhandisi ya kisasa. Kwanza Elia, tuambie, ili mtu aweze kupata nyumba kama hii, cha kwanza unatakiwa.
Let me see. I want to get to one where it's not really music. Okay, where this guy was.
Msingi.
It's in Swahili, but
matumizi yake kubwa sana ni godown.
So I guess the name is Wajenzi.
Sasa kwa kuzingatia namna gani unaweza ukajenga godown kama hiyo kwa nguzo za bomba. Hizi ni nguzo za bomba kabisa. Tunatumia zile solid concrete columns. Tumetumia nguzo za bomba kwa sababu pia kulingana na spani na urefu wa jengo letu itaweza kufanyaje, litaweza kusimama vizuri. Kwa hiyo material tulotumia ni material simple, lakini ni imara. Tumetumia mbao kwenye kusupport hizi nguzo zetu za mabomba, lakini pia tumetumia nzuri sana. Jengo limejengwa kwenye ardhi ambayo ina slope sana. Kwa kama ina slope sana, ukizingatia steps za jengo kutokea kwenye msingi wa chini mpaka juu, umezingatia kutafuta level. Kwa hiyo utagundua kuwa ili kutengeneza uimara wa hili jengo letu, tumezingatia mkanda wa chini ni ground beam, tumezingatia mkanda wa juu ili kuifanya jengo letu lisimame likae sawa sawa. Kwa hiyo tulionayo sasa hivi ni hatua ya kupaua, kutengeneza kenchi kwa ajili ya kuweka bati letu, ili kinachofuatia baada ya hapo iwe kazi nyepesi sana ya kutengeneza oversight concrete kwa ajili ya uwanja wa ndani, lakini sasa hivi tuna kifusi. Hiki kifusi sio cha hapa, ni kifusi kilichotoka nje na salama kabisa kwa ajili ya kutengeneza level ya kumwaga jamvi letu, ili ndani hapa kuwe salama kwa matumizi ya store. Kwa hiyo cha kushangaza katika eneo hili, katika site hii tuna siku chache sana. Hizi ni siku 3 mpaka 4 mpaka kufikia hapa, kuanzia kwenye kutengeneza msingi, kuchimba msingi, kujenga kuta za msingi, kutengeneza structure hii ya.
Let me see what else we got here. Car wash. You could build a car wash. I've actually seen one of these car washes that look really modern. And then somebody asked, what's the budget? Oh, so this is only 85 million. Wow, that's not bad. Wow. 85 million to build a car wash. Can't do the music. Can't do the music. Let's see what he's talking about here. It's like the main guys. They got their first and last names on there. It's official. So another thing with East Africa, by your last name, people can know like what tribe you're a part of. You know what I'm saying? Like her, Nyanda. Nyanda's a big name for Sakuma, for the Sakuma tribe. And this is the interior design, right? This music? I don't know. That's music. I don't want to play that. Church design to serve 500 believers. So this church fits 500 people. You know what I'm saying? That's actually really dope. I want to like this one. And this is from October 4th, 2023. This is a hospital. Oh, they build hospitals too. They build hospitals too. This place is legit. They build hospitals as well. Interior design for the hospital. They're showing us the interior. Okay, this is my first time really scouring it like this, you know, going down to the other things I don't care about. I usually don't look at like this other stuff, like hospitals and stuff like that. I'm building a house. But it's dope that they have these things. You know what I'm saying? Some people might want to invest in. Oh, Darnell's up here. Oh shit, I didn't even see you, Darnell. What's up, Darnell? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm all right, man. Just dropping some information. You're in these YouTube streets. Would you say in the travel space there's a lot of people dropping information like I'm dropping, bro? Like this?
About building houses? No, not that I know of.
Well, I'm talking about just like in depth of living overseas, like things you need to know: building houses, renting homes, where to shop, cost of living, things of that nature. How to pay electric bill.
No, majority of them that I see they're just talking about the women and stuff. You know what I mean? About the women. Some of them pay for play, others. It's like they're not talking about, okay, how do you live over there? How do you have income? How do you buy a house? How do you build a house? No one's talking about that.
No one is talking about that. Isn't that crazy though, man? Like, that's crazy, man. Like, it's like what? I assume that because I never really looked on YouTube before about like this overseas, because I've been living overseas. We're in the military, so I never really reacclimated to the U.S. fully. So like I was always considering, once I got the income to leave and stuff like that. So I would always read. So another suggestion I would say, people that really want to live overseas, vlogs aren't really, yes, there are some good vloggers. Zoom to Thailand, yes, there are very good vloggers, right? But I would say blogs, the written word, right? The written word, that is a really good way to find out the particulars of living in another nation. What's going on with you though, brother? How's it going?
Oh man, another day in paradise. I can't complain, trying to look forward to to my trip this summer.
To where?
Yeah. I'm going to go to DR this summer. It'll be my first time.
What part of DR are you going to?
Punta Cana.
Okay. You didn't want to go to Sosua?
No. From what I understand, Sosua is really is just nothing more than a red light district. Basically, that's what I've been told anyway.
It is a red light. There's not. It's just a huge red light district. I mean, yeah. But I mean, which is nothing wrong. I've been there. I've lived there. I've lived there in the past. It's just the problem is like the mentalities of the people there. It's like they never leave America. So like the last time I was in Sosua, right? One of the things I was like, oh yeah, I'm done, right? Like hanging out and shit like that. I was at a house party, a mansion party with my boy Kyle. I think it was around Halloween, maybe not. I don't know. But my boy Kyle, he rents a mansion out there. And at the party, I heard someone like, man, if y'all don't say, if any nigga in here think LeBron ain't the GOAT, you could catch my fade. I'm like, you serious, bro? You bringing that from the States? It was like a Philly dude. You bringing that from the States to here? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I would say overall, in an environment like that, is not people. If you're more on the professional side, like yourself, it's not people you would really want to hang out with. But now, like, if you want to just go and isolate, and have some fun with some chicas and take a break from the world, because I used to pull up there like on leave. I would just take like 3-4 weeks leave and just kick it out there, rent a house, kick back, relax. But it's not really, I don't know. Punta Cana is gonna be cool, but those prices are elevated, bro. You might want to check in to go into like, where else are you interested in going besides DR?
Well, I mean, the goal is moving to Brazil. That's my goal.
You want to live in Brazil? What part of Brazil?
I'm not sure. It'll definitely be on the outskirts of Rio de Janeiro. I like Paraty. I don't know if you've ever been to Paraty, Brazil, but it's not.
No, I haven't been there. I only was in Rio, but my boy lives there. He goes there. He's been there. You got to know Portuguese if you go there.
Yeah. To be honest with you, when I went there, I was with my ex-fiance at the time, so that's how I was able to move about in Paraty. We're not together anymore, but I still liked it. Like it was just beautiful, like the waterfalls, nature.
Do you like black women? You like black women?
Yeah. Black women, Latina women. Yeah.
I don't like Latina women, man. They don't really like us like that, to be honest. They don't really like blacks like that, to be honest. Like if you this is the reason I asked you if you like black women. If you like black women, I definitely suggest somewhere in Africa. It don't have to be where I live. Uganda, Kenya. If you really want like a girl that's going to be serious and actually love you, the problem with Rio de Janeiro and Western Nation is you're going to come across a lot of materialistic females. So they only care about the cheddar. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, you could get some aesthetic, cool chick, but she ain't going to really love you like that. You know what I mean? So it's just something you want to keep in mind. You're going to keep in mind. Are you going to rent did you think about you going to buy a condo, rent a condo, or you just want to? What I suggest is first, if you're going to nomad, are you going to nomad it, or are you just going to vacation to see how you feel and then go back to the States?
No, I want to. Like I said, I've been to Rio several times. I've been to Brazil several times, so I already know, you know, what it's about there. You know, so like as far as being, no, I don't want a nomad. I want to kind of, I ain't gonna lie to you, I want to buy some land down there. Like, I like land. I like space. So, you know, I want to buy land and, you know, do a little bit, get into farming.
Oh, okay. You ain't gonna get no land in the inner city of Rio. That's
no. I don't want to live in the city of Rio. It's too expensive. I already know that.
Yeah, they wax it in Rio. You're gonna have to pay. Yeah,
man. When I was there, you know, looking at property prices down there, man. I mean, you're talking like. This stuff was like, it was like stateside prices in Rio.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
My ex-fiance, when she moved to Sao Paulo, her rent was for a 2-bedroom apartment was like $900 a month. And, you know, I guess for down there, it wasn't a bad apartment, but like for here, that apartment wasn't shit, you know? Like I would not pay no $100 a month for that.
Yeah, Sao Paulo's very expensive. My boy lives there. My boy lives in Sao Paulo. Hey, guys, I'm just switching different videos, letting them play in the background so you can see this company. If anyone's interested, like I said, in the company, you could definitely check it out. I'm going to stay on here for like 15 more minutes and chop it up with you. I'm going to go to the gym. You work out, Darnell? Can you hear me? Or is it tripping?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah. Are you in the gym, man? You in the working out?
No, I need to get back in the gym though. About to get me a gym membership, get me back on a program to get back in shape.
Yeah, but you're not out of shape though. You're just skinny. You're not out of shape.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just not fat. I said I'm
you're not fat. Yeah, you're not fat. You're not fat. That's the best way I should put it. You're not fat. You're not fat. Yeah, you're not fat at all. So that's cool. Yeah.
But you know, like I said, I've lost a lot of my strength and endurance, though. I've noticed.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't even do a one-handed push-up anymore.
One-handed push. I don't even remember the last time I did one-handed push-ups. I don't do one-handed push-ups, but I do like diamonds and stuff.
Yeah.
I got the push-up board, you know, where you change the settings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I do like
the last time I tried to do a one-handed push-up was like 2020, 2021, somewhere in there. Yeah, I was trying to show off, you know, me and this other guy, we were doing push-ups, you know, and I was trying to show off, you know, and he challenged me to a one-handed push-up, man, and my arm was like a broken hydraulic jack. You know? And you know, I remember going to the doctor, like, hey, I can't do a one-handed push-up anymore, you know. So, you know, I told them, hey, you know, something's wrong here. Like, what's going on? And they're like, oh yeah, don't do that anymore. They're like, yeah, don't do that anymore. Don't do any more one-handed push-ups. You know. So,
push-ups are like pull-ups, though. Like, it's just repetition.
Yeah.
Push-up. I had my PR on pull-ups yesterday. I did 15. That shit was hard.
Oh.
That shit was hard. I did my PR yesterday. I could have did 16, but I was like, you know, flailing in the end. I didn't want to keep going. I was done. But yeah. So do you know anything about architecture and designing of houses and stuff like that? Oh, I know what happened. I think if I leave the screen, you can't hear me. Can you hear me if I leave the screen? I think if I leave this screen, you can't hear me. I don't know. I'm learning the StreamYard shit. Let me see this. What does this do?
No, it's just I left my Wi-Fi. I just left my Wi-Fi.
Okay. I think
it was swapping over.
Yeah, I thought it was
true. I think it was on mine. Yeah.
So when are you going to Brazil?
Still in
Am I still in?
Yet?
Okay.
To be honest with you, I really don't know yet. Because I heard now they reinstated the visa requirement. You know. So
all you need is $2,000.
No, you got to have a visa again now. Yeah, you got to have a visa.
Yeah, but to
now.
get the visa, you got to have $2,000 in your account. I think that's pretty much the only thing, from what I was told.
I mean that.
From what I was told.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So you said, am I still where?
I was just asking, were you still in Kenya?
No, I'm in Tanzania. I live in Tanzania full time. I'll pull up in Kenya sometimes, but my trips to Kenya are gonna be halted because I'm investing a large amount of money into building my house. So pretty much like, yeah, I'm putting like the total of 100% check into my house every month. So that's what I'm building this from the ground up. So like that's how I'm I'm huh?
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying I'm just so basically I'm trying to just live on like, you know, a couple grand, and then I'll just be investing like a good chunk into this building project, because to really get this shit off the ground, you gotta put at least like $3,000 a month. Like to get it to where it's going fast, you're gonna have to put like at least $3,000. You could do it with probably $2,500, $2,000. You can put whatever you want, right? But I want to get this done as fast as possible. So, going to Kenya, I would just spend money, like needless money. You know what I'm saying? On like, it'll be entertainment money, and I don't want to spend money on entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see that as like entertainment isn't an investment. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment is you spend the money and it's gone. That's it. Right. Whatever you got out of it, you got out of it in the moment. It's momentary enjoyment. It's not something that lasts, right? So I'm not into the momentary, temporary enjoyment. But yeah, man, it seemed like people haven't been dropping content on YouTube lately. I haven't been really on, but I got back on this morning. I haven't even been really seeing any travel content.
Oh wow!
Have people been going live? I know you do the live panels. Have people been going live in the black sector?
I know DJ Torches went live. Peso Man, he's disappeared. Like you can't even find. I think they might have. I think they might have got a channel struck or something.
Oh yeah,
but like,
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't even find Peso Man's channel.
Oh, word? That's crazy.
Yeah. As far as Razor normally goes live, on Saturdays. I don't know if he went live.
He should be going live today, right? It's Saturday for you guys, right? It's Sunday morning here, so it's Saturday. Yeah. It's Sunday morning. That's why the sun's up and shit. It's all bright, super bright. But I love Africa, man. You try Africa, bro. Like if you really, the reason I don't be on those panels and stuff like that is just because it's just arguing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I didn't leave America. You get on there, you be like, and you just out of nowhere, it'll be like, bitch ass nigga, I'll pull up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's just you know what I'm saying? Like Razor Rays be trying to keep it like he be dropping some cool stuff. He be trying to keep it cool, but that should be getting out of hand, man.
Oh, it does. But yeah, you're right. I mean, he does the best he can.
He does the best he can. You know, I see him try. He does the best he can. Shout out to Razor Rays, by the way. Sub his channel if you guys want some entertainment. His channel is very entertaining, but sometimes it turns like very toxic. You know what I'm saying? It could go from being funny to like, okay, this is just too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, guys, bring it back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, yeah, I mean, people are getting really upset. You know what I'm saying? Okay, can you give me a brief comparison here? Okay, so I haven't been to Durban, but Durban's trash. I can tell you that right now. It's a small-ass city. Cape Town is cool. My boy Jew, if you type in Just Travels, he lives in Cape Town. You'll see some beautiful sights or whatever. I'm sure there's probably a way to message. Leave him a comment if you really want to get information on Cape Town. But Cape Town is going to be pretty expensive compared to other parts of Africa. Joburg is Gotham City. I do not suggest going to Joburg, especially at night. Johannesburg is not cool at night. That city is like openly segregated, right? Like you don't see people that look like me in the nice areas. The darkies are downtown in the little hovels. It looks like a jacked up Northeast from like the 1980 crack era. That's what Johannesburg looks like downtown, where the black people are. Where the white people are, and the white South Africans and stuff, like Sandton, Midrand, those places are all nice. No excuse in GMT speak. Durban's nightlife is trash. No excuses. Well, like I was just texting no excuse. You know, like he will tell you. GMT. So GMT is an extrovert. He likes to party. So he enjoys nightlife. Like he enjoys partying and stuff like that. So I don't as far as partying, he's gonna give you the best advice for partying. I would trust his information. If you are a partier, cool. But now if you're trying to get women out of the club, like GMT just enjoys partying, right? He enjoys being out. He has fun. He enjoys himself, right? He really enjoys himself. Shout out to him, by the way. Shout out to No Excuse too. But now if you're like me, right? When I go to the club, when I was single, whatever, I'm going for women. You know, I'm trying to meet something. I'm trying to leave with it. You know what I'm saying? South Africa, it's not as easy. It's not as easy. It's very similar to America. That's all. I'm just gonna put it that way. It's a big flexing culture out there. You know, people are flexing and shit like that. So I mean, I don't like that type of shit. That's just me. It's more Eurocentric. That's the best way I can put it. So it just depends. Are you looking for more of a Eurocentric type environment similar to America, or you want it to be more Afrocentric? Me personally, I would say Kenya is over both those places, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, right? Other people might think differently. And another thing too, between me and these other guys, I'm a nomad, so my perspectives are very different from vacationer perspective. A vacationer is looking for different things than what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on vacation. My vacation mindset has been gone like a while ago, right? I don't live like I'm on vacation. I don't even order out and shit like that. All my meals are cooked, whatever. So very different experience. What I can tell you are like how to live, or not how to live, but what to expect if you want to live in these places. I can give you that information, and they can't give you that information, but they can give you like a vacationer perspective of those places, right? They can give you a very good, because I don't really know exactly what vacationers are looking for anymore. I'm kind of disconnected from the vacation type side. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if anything, I would reach out to GMT about nightlife. But if you want the vacationer perspective of dealing with women, No Excuse will give you a better information, in my opinion, than GMT. If you want to, so GMT will give you the nightlife perspective of all these places very well, but No Excuse will give you the vacationer perspective of dealing with women in these countries. He'll give you like the real of his experiences dealing with these women if you hit him up. So definitely hit up No Excuse and ask him if that is what you're looking for at a nightclub, because he will tell you like trying to leave a club with this girl. Whoop-de-whoop. No Excuse is actually going to be out here this month, so we'll probably go live. I'll go out with him once. I'm gonna go out with him one time. You'll see me in the club one time, probably one time this year. I'm gonna take No Excuse to the club that's not too far from my house. It's right there. It's a beach club. I'll take him out there. We'll chop it up, and he'll give you a better explanation of the nightlife. But yeah, Darnell, what else are you up to, man?
I ain't up to a whole lot. Like I said, just trying to stack my bread up for this trip this summer. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm trying to escape the Arizona heat, man. Come June, it gets too hot around here, so what I'm trying to do is trying to stay out of. I want to try to be overseas, for the whole summer, if I can.
Season, yeah. If you come to this side or go to Brazil, the season's reversed, so it's gonna be cold like summertime for us.
Oh,
in Brazil.
Yeah.
What's the longest you've been in Brazil? What's the longest consecutive time you've been there?
I want to say about a month.
Okay. So you got some experience out there.
Oh yeah, no, I went multiple times. Like I said, I was engaged to a Brazilian woman, so I used to go down there all the time. When I was.
She spoke English.
She did actually. I mean, she wasn't like fluent or perfect, but her English was good enough. Yeah.
Good enough, man. Perfect doesn't exist, and that's another thing. Like, I try to really express on my YouTube channel. Like, a lot of Americans are looking for perfection. There is no place where you're gonna have super submissive women, super fire infrastructure. Everything is just at arm's reach, beck and call. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, those are fantasy islands. It's not real. I'm trying to give the more realistic what to expect. Because you got to remember, YouTube. A lot of people are trying to sell you on these places. They're trying to. A lot of YouTubers never. How many YouTubers do you see actually say this place sucked? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see many.
Nah, it's not many. I mean, even the closest you can get would be, I would say, Razor Rays.
Yes.
And
yeah.
It's not that he's saying Colombia sucks or anything, but he's just warning people. Look, man, Colombia is not what it used to be. You got to be careful.
I used to live there, man. I would never go back. Honestly, I would never go back to South America. I want nothing to do with South America because it's so. Honestly, it's better for Black people in North America. The USA, outside of Africa, I would say the USA is probably the best place for Blacks because, especially if you're dark like me, right? Like you just don't fit in well. Because I live amongst, or we're gonna live amongst high society of these nations, right? So yeah. There's not too many people in South America that are Black like this and a part of high society. You know what I'm saying? I'm rubbing shoulders next to the top elites, the 1%. So to in Brazil, to be in the 1%, you need to have assets in the range of like 100,000 to 150,000. So a lot of us nomads fall into that 1% category. Now, amongst the 1%ers, how many do you think are black? You know what I'm saying? Not many.
Not many. Like my first time to Rio back in 2011. I talked to a guy. He was a black guy. He was real dark. He was like midnight, and
right.
And he was telling me, man. I mean, there was a lot of racism in Brazil, like being black. It's like you can't get a good paying tech job or something. Like you better be, if you're dark skinned, you gotta be, real big, because all you can do is get security work.
Yep. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts, bro. It's sad. It's sad. I don't like that dynamic. It's like it's worse than America, because in America, at least, yeah, okay, sure, it's some discrimination or whatever, right? But you have a fair shot, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? A black man in America has just as much of a chance of being successful as a white guy, right? You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm proof of that. Yeah, man. And other black American nomads are proof of that. O'Shea Duke Jackson is proof of that. You know what I'm saying? Look at where he's at. Dude's a millionaire. Zoom to Thailand is proof of that. Travelversity. There's a lot of guys who have money and living well from America. We're leveraging our dollars overseas. Let me answer this. What have I heard about Morocco? I heard Morocco is also colorist.
Any of those North African countries that are above the Sahara Desert, they're very colorist.
Yeah, very colorist there. So definitely don't want to be in Morocco, man. Definitely don't. I don't like that colorism shit. I'm dark as hell, man. So I'm not trying to be, you know what I mean? Like even in Asia and like the Philippines and shit like that. Yeah, okay, cool. Because another thing guys have to really understand, right? You're gonna come across guys in these countries that are jealous of you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna come across guys in these countries because they know you have money. You know what I'm saying? The women like you, like especially in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, we look the same as them. We're younger. We're living different. You know what I mean? You got the females chasing you. You know what I mean? This guy's working hard. You're kicking it. You know what I'm saying? He's working hard as fuck and only getting $130 a month. You know what I mean? He's 15 years older than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? It's definitely because Africa. So East Africa isn't colorist, but they're classes. You know what I'm saying? The problem with South America is, yes, there's classism, but it's based off the color of your skin. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? It's based off the color of your skin. It's what class you fall into. So,
well, like when I was in Djibouti, for example, one of the things like the women, there were some of them they assumed I was African, like they assumed I was from Ethiopia, and they thought I was either Ethiopian or Eritrean, which I'm not.
Okay,
but
I see that. I can see Eritrean,
yeah, and it was one of those things. Like, so I did notice it in Africa too. Like I said, if you're darker skin and stuff, and they assume you're African, like the women did not want to mess with you, but they were purposely looking for American men. I mean, one chick, I had to show my ID. I had to show my ID card. Yeah.
Well, okay, that's because in Djibouti there's bases there, so they're checking for Americans. You know what I'm saying? It's like Dominican Republic, you know what I'm saying? They have access to Americans. Now, in places like Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Americans don't come here like that. There's a lot of nomads, but a lot of nomads come with their families already. It's a lot of people who are just trying to escape transgenderism and other things being pushed on their children, like T3andMe, whatever. He came with his wife and children. So I even came across American couples that have had babies out here. You know what I'm saying? Like they've actually had their children born in the hospital out here. And it's pretty dope, I think. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen them at the embassy trying to switch over the paperwork for the baby and stuff like that. I thought that was dope. But yeah, man, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. This overseas life, bro. It's definitely interesting. I can't wait to see what you do, man. For your channel.
Yeah. I gotta start. I gotta get me some equipment, man. Get it going.
You don't need shit. I don't got no equipment, bro. I use my phone. I'm about to start buying equipment. The reason I haven't is because I'm not sure, like, where YouTube is going for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna continue it like seriously, or if I'm gonna stop and just see what happens. Because I got a lot of videos, man. A lot of videos. So you watched that Torch guy?
DJ Torch?
Yeah. I tried his channel, man. It's trash, bro.
Yeah, he's got difference of opinions, but
yeah, it's just, oh god. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but you know, like that content is just it's like eating a Popeyes biscuit without any fluids, you know, without water. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, man. I can't really. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get off this, bro. Thanks for showing up, man. I'll be going live again in a few days. I hope you can pull up again as well, bro.
Yeah, I'll try. I might be a little on the busy side, but you know, I got some irons in the fire right now. But if I'm not busy though, I definitely pull up.
Yeah, you're sub to the channel, bro. So like, you know, anytime you see me, like, you don't have to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're available, you could pull up. You could chop it up. You know, even my and also I want to say shout out to my military homies for supporting my channel, watching my content. You guys don't have, and that's another thing too. Your military friends will support your YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know they were like my subscribers, but a lot of my military buddies were like day one subscribers. They just never said nothing. And then one day they just started talking shit on my live. So, if you guys see people talking shit on my live, but in like super chat format, there's people I was stationed with, my military guys. But yeah, man, thank you guys for pulling up, man. Salute to you. I'll be on here again in a few days.
All right. Hey, next time you go to Kenya, man, you gotta check out my boy's restaurant, Joe's Wings. I was in Afghanistan with him. He's in Kenya. He's in Nairobi.
Okay. I'm gonna see. Yo, hit me on Instagram and just send that to me.
Oh,
it's Traveling Tony. Traveling Tony, not on Instagram. Send that to me in a DM, and then I'll check it out.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I was in Bob Sharana with him.
What kind of restaurant is it?
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just American fast food is all it is.
What kind of fast food? Damn, QB snapping. He got hella people on his live. Shout out to QB Passport Flexing, man. Shout out to QB Passport Flexing.
He does wings. He does wings, burgers, fries. I think he has hot dogs. I can't remember. I mean, it's been a while. He first opened up his location in Djibouti, you know, because we were both stationed at Camp Lemonade together, and that was his first location. And then he moved it. I think he opened up one in Ethiopia in Addis Ababa. I think that's the name of the city. And then he opened up locations in Nairobi.
So for me personally, I felt like the food in Nairobi was disgusting. It hurt my stomach. It just wasn't. It just wasn't good food to me personally. The food in Nairobi tastes like the food in Medellin, Colombia.
Yeah.
Like it was just like plastic chicken and that shit turns my stomach just thinking about it. Nairobi is not a culinary superpower, you know. South Africa, the food is legit though. You know, I'm down the middle of South Africa. The restaurants were going crazy. Mombasa, the food was good. Yes, Mombasa, the food was good, but Nairobi, the food was nasty. It tastes just like I was ordering chicken from Uber Eats. It tastes just like the shit in Medellin. Just fucking nasty. It's flavor. Oh it was just disgusting, man. I wouldn't eat. That's another reason I don't like Nairobi. I don't like the food at all. I don't like, and it's like I went to Cold Stone Ice Cream. The ice cream was spoiled. The milk in the ice cream was spoiled, bro.
Yeah,
like $20.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have that problem in Nairobi or in Kenya.
Yeah. Like imagine I was hella hype. I had fudge, I had sprinkles, I had all my fat boy treats on there, right? You know what I mean? I'm hitting my little, I'm like, oh yeah, about to go crazy. Take the scoop, bite into it, and it's just like rotten. Like, you know, it melts, so that cream is just rotten, like spoiled milk, just all over your mouth. I almost like spit it in the dude's face. I was so mad. Dude. It was because they're selling that ice cream, right? It's in a open little kiosk thing, right? And the ice cream isn't properly chilled. Or what's happening is the ice cream is melting and refreezing, melting and refreezing, melting and refreezing. So that's fucking nasty. So it's like changing the chemical structure of the ice cream. So I don't rock with that. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream, man. I'm gonna go do some things. I'll be on here later, guys. Shout out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace. Let me end this.